Alright, been a little while since I've used this team. I think it should go okay against this defense. My main worry is actually that my Jean gets stripped and defense broken turn 1. Well, it doesn't not even stripped, I'm not even on will. But this Leo is a double will shield tank Leo. So I'm actually not too worried about the Leo getting hit by a Carcano. I'm more worried about my Jean dying. My Jean does have good fire and wind reduction artifact. I really like this artifact. It's 4 rolls into fire and wind reduction. Makes me feel good. The speed proportional to last HP, maybe not ideal in a Leo game, but you know, whatever. And then we threw some wind damage reduction on our Annabelle here. Yeah, I think this should be okay. If we get our Jean defense broken and killed turn 1, then I'll be very concerned. But we'll see how it goes. Does hitting that guy do anything? It tells us if he's on Revenge Runes, maybe? He's on Revenge Runes. Hey, that's exactly what it did. Alrighty. We don't need to cleanse here because we are planning on provoking them, and if we miss our provokes, we can use our Jean to cleanse, so that will be fine. I think we want to kill... Honestly, I'm thinking Orion first, because he's the only one with defense break on him. So that's our plan here. Let's do our little baby damage on Orion. We'll just do it enough times that he dies. Dang. Jean always does more damage than I think Jean does. I'm like, that's not a damage dealer. And then it's like, guess what? I'm HP scaling. Big 4,000 damage crit. Whoa. These animations are fooling me. It's like she did a little spin move. Was not expecting that. I was like, what ability is she using? I can't tell. She's all over the place. We just got revenged on our defense broken water monster. That's not ideal. I'm not too worried though. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, the skill 2 is like it's like a barrel roll. Whoa, dismounted version looks cool too. Too bad I didn't RTA. I don't have one of those. All right, the first fight goes well though. Okay, so here's for the YouTube video. We're gonna try this, but also don't try this at home. We've got Tractor. We're on our regular additional damage. We've got Lulu on our wind reduction. And we have Windy on our regular additional damage, plus fire reduction. A little bit. And we're just gonna hope it goes well, kind of. Like, we're pretty tanky, you know? It's a Savannah that doesn't have attack buff. So we'll see what happens. I think if he defense breaks me and gets the stun on my Lulu, I would be really worried. But without both of those things, I think that I probably just heal it off and I'm fine. But we'll go ahead and get some immunity going so we don't get defense broke there. Keep our immunity up. And we're just going to keep this guy stunned. Did I attack the right one? I hope I attacked the right one. I don't know why I'm suddenly feeling like I didn't attack the right one. I will put a slow on the Savannah just to reduce its damage output there. If I had counted cooltimes correctly, I would have put immunity on my this thing. I did not count them correctly though, so that used a skill 3, but apparently our 100 resist actually helped us today. So that's nice. Dear Diary, today my resistance mattered. Killing Carcano now is because he's easier to kill. No real good reason. We can tank him literally forever. Go ahead and finish him off. Some additional damage there. Get our immunity back up. Go ahead and punch this this cat thing. Alright, punch the cat. Throw some spooky ghosts at her. And just punch her a couple more times, and there you go. We did it. And then show it to our guildies so they can make fun of us if they thought it was unsafe. Same runes, same artifacts, we just moved them all over. Just make sure they're all still here. Hooray. This is the kind of offense, this is the kind of team where, like, I really wish that I could, like, have one of my guildies build this defense, and then I could test against it 50 times. Because that's what makes me comfortable hitting stuff like this. I have not had the opportunity to do that, so we're just kind of fingers crossed here. But I mean, Tractalulu Windy's kind of good. I don't know if you guys watched the most recent Come To Us Siege video, where they interview top guilds about Siege. The consensus seemed to be that Tractalulu Windy's pretty good. I should have put immunity on myself there. Or maybe not. Maybe it didn't matter. Maybe our team is just unbeatable. And we're fine, because we could never lose. Not with this team. Oh no, we got stunned. Oh, sick revenge. Sick double revenge. Windy came to play. Lulu with the finishing blow. Not just for decoration, this Lulu. I'm gonna kill Savannah first this time. It's definitely the better idea. Killing Carcano first is like, he might die faster, which is nice for, you know, like killing things fast, I guess, but he's definitely not the threat here, so we should be killing the Savannah. Alright, now we can press auto. And as always, appreciate our Elvis skin tractor using his skill 2. Also, like, my Windy does 1500 to 1700 damage when it hits fire monsters. I see other people using this team and their Windy does like 600 damage on fire monsters. You guys should look into some additional damage if you're one of those people. Well, Metius. Same team, same artifacts. Let's go. I said I wanted to test this team against its defense 50 times, right? Let's just do it all today. Live in Siege. Okay, we resisted there. I don't know if that's us being lucky or him not putting accuracy on his Orion. I'm going to assume it's us being lucky, because most people at least put accuracy on their Orion. There's a lot of monsters you get greedy with accuracy. Orion I don't think is on that list, though. Ooh, big damage. Let's put a little slow debuff on there. Reduce some of that big damage. Make it a bit of a littler damage. Alright, that's just use skill 3 so that we don't need immunity this turn. Wouldn't do anything. Speed? Does speed do anything here? We can slow that to help us out. We can just try to kill this. Is this turn really important? Probably isn't, because that thing doesn't have skill 3 yet. I just want to try and kill this, I think. I think that's our best course of action, because with the slow debuff, we should move before it here. I was thinking I was going to move before it with my tractor, but maybe my Lulu as well. I'm not going to kill it here. I think I'm going to... Yep, I thought I was going to move ahead of it, and I did. Get my immunity going. Get it rocking. Probably, I should have put immunity there. That was a throw. Fortunately, my tractor was slightly lower health than my Lulu. And also my Lulu moved before the Savannah, so not much of a throw. It was a minor throw. I didn't know those things at the time, so I was thinking that I was going to get defense broken into the Savannah and that it would have been a throw. Which means that it was a throw. I just didn't get punished for it. Hooray, we did it again. We're testing our counters. Live on air. Okay, we're... Oh wait, somebody's told me not to do it. Now I don't... Now I can do something else. It's like... You're not telling me to throw it because you're right behind me in win rate? I want to be 79-1 for this season. I just have to 10-0 today. Just do it. You Poseidon cleaved it, you're a liar. I looked at the defense record. Oh no, you did. Wait, oh wow, that's a lot of losses. I thought that this was last siege and that it hadn't been hit in this siege. Okay, well, this is for YouTube, right? So for YouTube, I don't think this is the best idea, but somebody in my guild is telling me to do it. So, you know, our Tiana is plus 200 speed. We have a Galleon and a Poseidon. Galleon is plus 155. Poseidon is plus 157. And I'm really hoping that this works. Because if it doesn't work, then I'm going to be really sad. Your attack bars are full, chat. They have full attack bars. Please land stuff. I really want you to land this. It would make me so happy if you landed everything. Okay, he did land everything. That's a big pog. That rates very highly on the poggers scale. I mean, I never doubted it. Obviously, I was going to win. All right, we'll do another Tractor Lulu Windy here. Get the chat up with the Wi-Fi tag. I didn't really pay attention to turn 1, but it looks like we did okay. Go ahead and get some speed going here. We get a bit of a damage reduction in the form of a slow debuff. He doesn't have skill 3, does he? Of course not. I mean, I was definitely counting. Obviously, that's how I knew that I didn't have to put up my immunity there. I will do it here, though. See? Hooray. Ooh, this one's actually doing some damage to us. Wait, that thing just hit Windy? She hit this, and then she hit that, and they're both super low health. Weird. Weird AI. And I gotta heal one of these things. But I'm worried that she has, skill 3, but I need to keep healing these guys. Let's go, like... skill 1 heals this. We don't need a skill 2 here. Get the slow. That's damage reduction, baby. Hooray. Let the Carcano hit us. We'll be fine. Skill 1 might have been better on that turn. Oh well, this way we get to triple punch the thing. So many Guardian Skin Savannahs around these days. Everybody doing their RTA. Alright, Tractor Lulu Windy into this. I've lost with this before. It's a little bit risky if the Miles gets a whole bunch of turns on you, because he can kill a tractor pretty quickly. But what we're going to try and do is we're not going to buff it very much. We're going to try not to buff while we kill this Miles. Kind of the same way that you hit the MST with this, right? Because putting buffs on your team buffs the Miles through his passive. So we're going to try and get through the fight with only skill 1s until we have to, like, we'll heal up here because he's stunned and stuff. But I think this is one of those fights where it's like your buffs kind of hurt you a bit. All right, almost got him. I mean, this looks really clean, so it might surprise you to hear that I've lost this matchup before. But I have. Although, to be fair, in that particular one, the Miles hit my tractor 5 times before my tractor moved. But it was in between my tractor's first and second turn. The Miles hit him 5 times, because he hit him and then he triple procced. For a total of 5 attacks on tractor. Which is rough, but it can happen. But if you ruin your stuff well enough, then you can tank 5 hits, you know? If you don't put all those buffs up so the Miles doesn't have as much speed, then he won't do as much damage. Do I ever use skill 2? Is my tractor on crit damage? No, my tractor is full tank with additional damage artifacts. Do I ever use skill 2 on tractor? Almost never. But, especially in the particular matchup of using this team against Nana Ken Savannah, or Nana Jogun Savannah, there are certain times where your support is defense broken, and their damage is moving before your support can cleanse itself, that you want to skill 2 taunt on your tractor to pull some of that damage away from your defense broken support. That's like the only time I felt that it was appropriate to skill 2 with tractor, is like in that fight in certain situations so they don't hit you defense broken support. Alright, I think I'm gonna hit this one. We got Garo. Looking like Garo. We got Rauk on crit rate. We got Vertihile. And we're just gonna go ahead here and hope that this works. Alright, shield runes. No will anywhere. So what do we think it is? Either Nemesis or Revenge on these two? Tempted to hit El Sharian first, kind of. Because I feel like people know about this offense. They build Nemesis Carcano to try and counter it. And this is clearly a pretty fast Carcano. You can see he's got full attack bar. So I think hitting El Sharian first might be the play. El Sharian is more likely on Revenge than Nemesis. And I'm actually going to try that. He is on Revenge. That was correctly called. We just need this to kill. That did not kill. It's okay. Defense break is better than team up here. Just defense break this guy. And then we kill him. If we defense break this thing, does this move ahead of me and cleanse? I think it does. So we're just going to team up for damage here. And more damage. And then more damage. And then more damage. And then I take some damage. And then he takes some damage. And then I get the victory screen. Nice. Wusa would have been fine here. So Wusa would have been fine, but I'm just really enjoying Riley lately. So we've got Bulwark here on Shield Will Revenge. We've got Mo Long on Vampire Will. He has an additional damage on several different elements artifact. Wind, Light, Dark right now. And we have Riley on my Lulu runes with fire and wind reduction. Gonna go ahead and go in here. A lot of beast monks are not good against Bulwark, because because people like to build them crit rate, so they crit with their skill 1 and they get their stack of speed. But that just gives you stacks on your Bulwark. So whenever I see Beast Monks like this light one, or like Ritesh, I often just try to do this kind of stuff with Bulwark. Yeah, I'm fully stacked. And his Carcano is always going to shoot my Wind Monster, unless one of these falls like below 50% health with Defense Break on it. So I'm not too worried about anything like taking too much damage. Like, I think the biggest threat would be if he defense broke my Riley, but our Riley's pretty tanky, so I'm not too concerned about that. Right, another easy 5 stacks here. And hit him with the Slurp again. Got Reckless next turn. Stacking like crazy. Back up to 4 stacks already. Think you call that stacks on stacks? Go ahead and do a 4-stack Slurp on that Carcano so we can go ahead and get him off the battlefield. Not interested in him. As we like to say, sniper no sniping. It's a Dora the Explorer reference. I'm too old to watch that show. I think one of my younger siblings watched that show. It was just like on the TV. Slurp, it's very clearly a slurping type animation. He just slurps up all their health points. How old am I? I'll answer you after the fight so it's not on the YouTube video. Wouldn't want the YouTube people knowing too much about me, you know? So that one went pretty well. And that's a fight that we won without using Lulu. This is why you only need 8 Lulus, because you can always find 2 other teams to use, right? Checking something. Okay, so we're going to do this again on a different team. We're going to try the same thing where we just kill El Sharian first, because we think that is maybe safer. We'll see what the runes look like in the fight. Same runes on these monsters as before. I did change up the artifacts. I got damage dealt. Oh, I guess I put damage dealt on light artifacts on, so I really don't have a choice. I have to kill this light thing. He's not on Nemesis, though. If I was using more neutral artifacts, I might go for him, but all my monsters have damage dealt on light, so we should probably kill the light thing, huh? Stop proccing. Stop that. If she, like, procced and slept my Vertihile and we actually lost because of it, I'd be very sad. Alrighty, we did it. Good job, everybody. That is 10 wins. Yeah, so that is 79-1 for the season so far. We're doing good. Let's keep not losing. Bye, YouTube. And that's where I'm gonna cut it for the YouTube video.